Well, hey, thank you guys for doing this. I just really am inspired by your story. Tell me about like the last month.
I guess for me, it's been a whirlwind of emotions, a lot of uncertainty. There was just one bad thing after the other.
It's like every day we got a little bit of bad news. We thought they were going to send us to work at home so that we could run things if anyone got sick, and then the meeting turned into, well, you're now a part-time employee. I was only allowed to work 24 hours a week. So we had the meeting on the Monday, and then on that Tuesday, I came home and it was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon or something. 10 minutes later, UPS ran into the back of my car. Then my family told me that my grandma had a fever and that she was ill, and it was just kind of like a surreal, like, this can't be happening.
How did you respond? Like, let's be honest, your honest, even conversations with God.
Like, God, what next? And I stopped wanting to ask that because...
So we stopped asking.
Yeah.
But I did go through all the emotions. I was definitely bummed out and sad, even angry. Like, if I am angry, then how should I express that to God?
How did you talk to him about it?
Wasn't the prettiest of prayers.
Yeah.
But I would just be honest and tell him, like, this is how I'm feeling right now, and I really don't know what you want me to do.
Did you get any comfort during that time?
I did. I was able to hear him better, I think, than I have in a long time.
What about you, Alex? Where did you find like any comfort during all this?
Well, it's nice to have all the guides to text, asking for prayer, and just being in prayer about, what I'm supposed to do, kind of what I'm supposed to learn from this, because there's got to be something that I'm supposed to learn, because all this doesn't just happen. One thing that I think has been really like eye-opening was a lot of the things that I felt were things that I worked really hard for turned into, this is a blessing from God, and that I should treat it as that and not something that I gained.
I felt like the blessings came quicker than, the problems that we were dealing with. It just made me trust God even more.
UPS ended up paying more for the car than I paid for it when I bought it. They gave me back the total car. We ended up getting blessed with the car that I actually really enjoy, and I don't see it as something that I worked real hard for now. I see it as God blessed us with that car. Right after we got the car, I got kind of told that I was going back to full-time at work. So it had to be from God, because it was just so many blessings all at once that didn't really even make sense.
Any scripture that stood out to you during this time?
I know when we were doing our men's study, we were doing Luke 12 and verse 7. Indeed, the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Don't be afraid. You are worth more than many sparrows. It was like, okay, God's going to provide something. I know that we're going to be okay.
I was able to step back and kind of just wait in expectation and see how God was actually going to work this out all for our good.
Any words of advice?
Everyone's kind of going through something, and to reach out to other people, even just shoot out a text and say, hey, I need some prayer, because we're all isolating, but it doesn't mean we have to be isolated.
Just pressing more into God. And I think knowing that means a bunch of different things. You can read scripture, you can pray, you can have quiet time, you can talk to somebody that you feel like you can confide in.
What did the Easter Bunny do? He drives away.